Madman, what's going on,
Boom.
man?
Not much. It's back to winter up here in the
I saw
north.
that, man. I saw Dennis post pictures. Man, no thank you.
Looks just like that here.
No thank you.
Yeah, all the snow was gone, the ground was thawed, and things were looking good.
Well, I don't
Back
think
to
you have
winter.
to worry about the ground freezing right now. I just think you have to worry about getting some of that white stuff out of the way to dig or just to swing anyway. You know, I mean, you got 16 inches of snow?
Yep.
Yeah, no. Nope.
It's a whole day's work too. Shoveling,
Yeah.
roof breaking, plowing, snow blowing.
Yeah, no thanks. Pass. Pass, pass, pass.
All part of living up here in the north.
I hear you. I hear you, but that's nope, 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 nope. Did you get out at all before the snows came?
I got out maybe a week and a half ago. I
Gotcha.
was going to run my video last week, but I talked to Dennis. I said, well, if you get enough people, I'm going to postpone it till this week.
Right.
So don't go 2 weeks without anything.
Right.
Who knows when I'm going to get out again.
It's true. Very true. Maybe June or July.
Something like that.
Mm. Oh, and then you got to wait for the river to go down.
Yeah. Yeah, that river won't go down till the snow's all gone in the mountains.
Yep. And yeah, it'll be a while, man.
The people who snowmobile and ski are happy right now.
Yeah, they are. I'm not one of those. I'm not a snowmobile.
Have you ever snowmobiled?
I've never actually snowmobiled. I've actually snowboarded, being pulled by a snowmobile, but never actually.
That's close.
Yeah.
When we were kids, my uncle used to have one of those salsa sleds. The entire boat had the snowmobile.
Oh yeah.
He'd take that thing and he'd whip it and he'd throw us. We'd go tumbling through the snow.
Yeah, when I was a kid, no snowmobiles, but we had dirt bikes. So we used to pull that little saucer behind a dirt bike or something.
Oh yeah,
Dirt
yeah.
bikes, that dirt bikes work just fine in the snow too. Nancy Bodwell has 2 snowmobiles, so we know if we want to go snowmobiling, where to go.
Yeah. Did you get them out this year, Nancy? Some people have them and they don't get them out.
Yeah, now if anything, um, I want to get a jet ski. It's kind of
Yeah.
like having a boat, sort of, without all the extra expenses and all that. Daniel, I know Daniel's
Hey,
probably
Dan,
he's got some snow up there.
you guys didn't get as much down that
Yep,
way. I don't know if he got what he got. He
I'm
might have
sure
got
he did.
more rain than snow.
I think the last picture I saw, he got some snow. I don't think he got anywhere near what you got, but for as far as I'm concerned, if it's more than 6 inches, that's too much, man. So you can keep that stuff. Team Lynch, Team and Kathy, what's going on?
Hey, Tim Lynch.
Daniel said he got about a foot. It's mostly gone now.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even think they got that much, but yeah, that's a lot, man. We haven't gotten snow like that probably in, or even close to that, in probably 5 or 6 years.
This
I,
storm we just had was the biggest storm we had all winter, which is unusual. Usually we get hit like that in December, January, February,
right,
and March.
gotcha. Yeah, nah, we haven't had it in quite a while. No, we have more. We haven't had more than 3 or 4 inches probably in about 5 years, maybe six, somewhere's around there. We're just lucky, myself, Eric, Tim, and Kathy. We live really close to the beach, so we got that salt air, and
Yeah.
uh, most of the time, even if they're 20 miles north of us, if they're getting snow. We're usually getting rain. So I'll tell you, rain don't bother me.
You don't have to shovel it.
Nope. So the township of Brick has not gotten very much overtime in the winters in the last 5 or 6 years for
Mhm.
plowing and salting and sanding and all that stuff. I can tell you that. So, a couple of things. One, I'm not sure if we're going to do it during Come Out Swinging or right after Come Out Swinging. But we are going to do a special live stream. Myself, Shelly, and Audra with some announcements for the upcoming Dig It Dude 2, the gathering. Um, we got a location already secured. I think everybody's going to be happy. Good amount of property, but we're not going to get too much into that. We'll go into all that stuff later. Um, and narrow down pretty much dates. So we'll decide in the next week or so um, when we're going to do this stream. So be on the lookout for it. Come Out Swinging is coming up in about 9 days. So those of you who are going, look forward to seeing y'all. Um, always a good time. Looking forward to it. Always a good time. Always find some good stuff up there in PA, Pennsylvania. So in the Boyertown area, and good to see Robert and all these guys and gals that are going to be there. A lot of new people coming, so that's cool too. Never a bad thing. Like seeing new people. Um, we were all there at one point, so if you're there and
Yeah.
see a new person and somebody is new to the events, new to the hobby, whatever, just don't forget, man. Reach out to them. Go out of your way to say hello and you know answer any questions if they have it. Just be open, man. Be open and share whatever information you have, anything that'll help them. And these kind of events, especially with new people, um, I think can make or break some people, whether or not they stay in the hobby or not. I mean, most people who go to these events, um, have a good experience. But depending on the event, some people, new people go, they get all excited, they go to an event and they have a bad experience. People aren't as you know willing to
Accessible.
yeah, and to reach out, and and they're more about themselves and the fines, and that's not what these events are for, man. You find good stuff, great, but make some friends along the way, help some people along the way. um, it'll come back to you. It will come back to you. Karma's a bitch. We've met. So trust me. um, do the right thing, man. Always do the right thing, and never buy subs, man, because real channels don't buy subs, ever buy
I
subs.
got no reason to buy any.
And if you're gonna buy subs, buy them from me. I don't care about them
Oh no,
subs.
I got a good sale on subs.
Yeah.
Three
Oh,
for three for $1.
free for $1. Damn, I can't
Yeah.
beat. I can't beat that. That's better than the dollar store, man. That's better than the dollar store. So what we're gonna do tonight is I'm not gonna stream next Wednesday because it's literally like a day and a half before come out swinging. Um, so this will be the last stream until come out swinging's over. We will stream that Wednesday after, so we'll give you all a break next Wednesday. Um, so in lieu of that, um, we're gonna do not one, not two, not three, but four giveaways tonight.
Awesome.
Four. And oh, you know what's funny? Check
What?
this out. You know what I found at work the other day? I look down, I get out of my car, and I look, and detectorists, we're always, we can't go anywhere without looking down.
I'm always looking down in the parking lots because,
Yeah, I do the same thing.
like they say, treasure doesn't float.
It doesn't. And, you know, and the funny thing is, um, I find a lot of jewelry, gold, broken gold, whatever. And Eric's like, dude. So I get out of my car and I look down and I'm like, far be it for me, because I'm no expert, but that looks like a marble. And sure as shit, there was a marble. And I picked it up and I was like, it's like clear. So it wasn't anything colorful or special or anything like that. Alan,
But
uh,
you found it.
I found it. It was a marble,
Yeah.
surface find. So that was technically, I guess you could say, the second marble I've ever found. Oh, 5 giveaways. Daniel says he's got a fresh pint of syrup to give away.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I still got I got one pint left because I bought some at Dig It Dude. So we gotta get some more. We gotta restock the shelves. Man, when you used to drink a Fireball, dude, this beers go down like nothing. Shit. So yeah, man. Five giveaways. Jesus, that is worth more than. Trust me, I'm so spoiled with that stuff now that we can't make French toast or pancakes or anything like that. I look up. Oh, good. We still got more. If I ain't got it, I don't make it. Is that Hollywood Joe? That is Hollywood Joe. Hollywood got out. I think he got out Sunday, I believe. Yes, I believe he got out Sunday. I don't know. Did you put? Yeah, I think he put the video out already. So I don't want to spoil his surprise. But Hollywood got himself nice coin on Sunday after being rained out on Saturday. And the funny thing, the funny thing is, that's how weird you just don't see like a certain coin dug up for a while, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 they start coming out. But Hollywood Joe got himself a nice Liberty cap. I think Sunday. That's 1700s all day
half
right there.
half cent or
No, yeah, largey.
largey. Yeah.
Hey, Dennis is here.
Hey
Brian,
Dennis.
you're digging it's here.
Hey Brian.
All right, so you know what we'll do?
Alan's here too.
Alan's here. He's here for a minute. Alan's pretty busy with his little ones, taking them here, taking them there, sports. I've been there, I know, so I know how that is. I ain't got to worry about that shit no more. One day,
Me
Alan,
neither.
one day it'll be all over. You won't have to worry about it no more. But until then, what are you gonna do? Yes, he's Sunday and he got an early one. That's awesome, man. They come out good too. I think Charlie got one. And like a couple weeks later, I got one, and then Joe got one, and all of them looked really good. Really surprising. But
Is that you? USC posted a large set on Facebook today?
it was Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
Monday, yeah, Monday. I pulled out a braided, nice braided, 1837. Yeah, great shape, man. I didn't have to do. All I did was come home and took a soft bristle toothbrush and went done. That's it. It was
Nice.
great. Well, it's got brass in it. Like it's not unlike the other coppers we have. That's got a brass content in it, so holds up better for one. Two, it rings up. It rings
Oh
up.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that rings up. That rings up probably at like a silver quarter does, as opposed to a regular copper that usually has got a little wear to it. But Team Lynch, Tim got himself a bucket lister. He got him. He got himself a nice uh, standing Liberty quarter with no date, which is not uncommon with standing Liberty quarters or Buffalo nickels. But
I don't think I've got. I don't think I've gotten one with a date yet. SOQ. I've gotten a
but
couple of them, but none with a date.
the funny thing is, the coin itself is always in pretty good shape. The details there. You flip it over. The Eagles, everything's there. You see everything nice, and then where the date is, it just looks like they just never put a date there. Just forgot to put a date.
Yeah.
We're gonna put a date on this one.
A
Crazy.
blank plaque.
Emily, what's that?
It's like a blank plaque
Yeah.
right there.
All right. So you know what we're gonna do? We're going to we're going to we're gonna do a giveaway, man. So we are going to give away as our first giveaway. We are going to give away. What's up, Mike? We're going to give away a pint of Vermont syrup, courtesy of the Danimo himself, Dan's Lanyards. So everybody type in as a keyword Danyard, Danyard. Type in Danyard for your chance to win syrup. Let me share the screen here. There we go. Let's start collecting comments here. Just type in the word Danyard for your chance to win world class syrup, man.
Now, does capitalization matter?
Does not matter.
Okay.
I didn't capitalize it, so. Dave Hart, what's up? Oh, man.
So after all the rain we got coming this week and a little bit next week, we should be down with digging probably in week and a half, 2 weeks.
It could be worse. Could be a lot worse.
Yeah, we could get another snowstorm in the
That's
future.
true.
That would be worse.
It is mean.
Yeah.
He said it's fairly fresh. I made it last night. What you mean? What do you mean? It hasn't been through 19 distributors, 4 delivery people, and been sitting on a shelf for 6 months?
Pull it out of a warehouse,
Yeah,
stock somebody's shelf.
can't beat that. Fresh from last night. Janice Linda's here.
Hi,
Digging the north.
Janice.
And if you're not lucky enough to win this, you can contact Dan. Dan, if you want to put your whatever information you want to put, email or whatever, in the chat for anybody that is lucky enough to win this tonight, if they want to get a hold of a pint or two. Very reasonable. Trust me, I bought some in August in anticipation of. I was not. My wife would not let me leave Digadoo without them. It hasn't even left the sugar house yet. You don't get any fresher than that. I wonder where they got the name Sugar House for that.
Probably it's the sugar in the sap.
I hear
It's
Sugar
what you
House. I
boil
hear
down to make your
I hear
syrup.
Sugar House, and it reminds me of like a 1920s or 1930s, like what did they call those speakeasies?
Yeah. We in the paper mill we had a place in one of the departments they used to call the Sugar Shack for some reason.
I got you, man.
I
All
mean,
right, so if you just joined, we're giving away a pint of Dan from Dan Lanier's syrup that he makes. Trust me, um, I've been eating that syrup since 2021. So trust me, it's incredible, man. Jim Steele, what's going on? So type the word Danyard in for your chance to win some of this fine syrup. I give you 30 seconds and we're going to draw. Homemade donuts. Oh, don't say donuts. She had to go with donuts, right? Thanks, Teresa. Now I want a donut.
I want an apple cider donut.
Yeah, it's a donut, man. Any donut. All right, we're going. Here we go. Good luck. Oh, by the way, minus this giveaway right here. So for the 4 other giveaways I'm doing, it's going to be one winner per stream. So
if you win once, you don't get to win again, right?
after this, we're not going to count the
Yeah.
syrup. Here we go. Jim Steele. Jim Steele is the winner. Jim is here, correct?
Yes, he is.
All right, Jim. So just get your information to Dan and get ready to make some pancakes, man. Get ready to make some pancakes. Your life will never be the same after. All right, let me get this off the screen. Boom. There we are. Not that anybody wants to see our ugly mugs. What are you going to do, man?
Well, then they know what they're going every week when they tune in, they know what they're going to look at.
What you see is what you get, man. You know, you can't. I had nothing to do with the whole process. You know what I mean? Nothing to do with it whatsoever. Uh, Dan, you want to put your email in or whatever information for Mr. Jim Steele? Well, Jim Steele also used to be wasn't he a professional wrestler too? Wasn't there a wrestler called Jim the Animal Steele
I was,
back in the 80s?
I'm trying to remember. George the Animal Steel
Oh, that's right. I knew it was something like that.
used to chew on turnbuckles.
I remember. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. I remember now.
Had a
George.
big green had a big green tongue.
I got you, man. I got you. Oh, so let's see. Oh, you know what I'll do? Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna put the link in for anybody who wants to pop up. Tell us about anything they found, um, anything they got coming up, or if you just want to jump on and tell us what big assholes we are and how controversial we can be at some point and sometimes, and we don't care. Whatever you want to say. If you're one of those people lurking that I called out, I don't give a shit. Jump on. I'll grill you right here. I don't give a shit. Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I hear you. But yeah, I'll leave that right there. You're welcome to pop on. It's just to say hello. Say whatever you want, man. That's what we do here. We don't judge. God, Lord knows we don't judge because we don't want anybody judging us. But um,
Who cares anyway? I
you
don't
know,
really care what other people think.
what do I care? I don't give a shit. You know, I'm closer to the end than I am the beginning, bro.
Yeah,
So
I can
whatever
relate to that.
time I got left, I'm going my way. I'm going my way. But he said Dennis said his wife is watching next TV next to me. All right, join in. She must be not decent.
And he probably just doesn't want to disrupt her whatever she's watching.
Shannon said bra's gone. She ain't putting it back on. It said, hey, I never stopped Shelly. What the hell?
That's true.
Don't stop Shelly. So, what are you gonna do? Oh, look at this. Look at
You
this
have
right here.
somebody?
Oh,
Who's
not
the
just
first
not
sucker?
just somebody, not just somebody. Straight from the sugar
Hey,
house.
Dan.
Hey,
Straight
everybody.
from the sugar house. Dan, we appreciate, man. We appreciate your generosity, bro.
I'll show you. This will be Jim Steele syrup right here.
Oh, look at that. It's right out of it's right out of there. Look at that.
It's still hot. It's probably about 130, 40 degrees right now.
That's like you know what that reminds me of, Dan?
But
Your syrup to me is like moonshine for French toast.
there we go. Sounds good.
It's like moonshine for French toast. Dan's got the still going.
Yep. It's hot in here tonight. I started boiling about 5:30 probably. And it's fairly steamy.
Man, you need to put a couple of those machines out in your put one of those machines out by your driveway. When it snows, it'll just melt that stiff right away.
Yeah. Most of the snow's
Some people,
gone. We got about a foot, but it's gone quick. I got like
Richie's sitting on
solid days.
16 inches right now.
Oh man. Dog's gotta go out.
a
No.
lot of people, a lot of people who just do their own syrup, they boil outside, Bobby.
Speaking of no bra, look who popped in. Tony Shelley.
Hi, Shelley.
How much? Hey Dan, how much do you make syrup in a season? That's a question from Dave Hart.
Uh, this year so far I've made like 64, 65 gallons.
Wow.
Last year I
You
only made
have
30
a
sets.
500-gallon tank, right?
Yeah, I'll show you that where the.
I've seen that.
So this is going into my the sap room here. So this tank right here, I don't know if you can see that. That was empty last night, and there's at 8 o'clock last night it was empty, and at 6 o'clock tonight there was 330 gallons in it. So,
Jesus, man.
and I can boil about 50 gallons of sap an hour, so that's like 6 or 7 hours worth of boiling just to get caught up for today.
I go swimming in that, man. With
Like, I don't know if you can see, but in the back it's kind of dark. But that's the lines that are back there. That's the sap coming in. Probably can't really see it. It's pretty dark.
Jeez, man. All right, just put me back there. I just need a straw, man, or something.
That's not bad. It's like 2% sugar, so it's fairly sweet.
I just drink that like a straw. I had a straw, man. I don't care one way or the other. One way or the other, man. Well, Mr. Jim Steele is going to get his first taste, man. I got another question for you, Dan.
What's that?
Teresa, the treasure hunter, says, does the cold weather slow down the sap?
Yeah, it runs like if you get a freeze at night, if it freezes up at night, like into the 20s, and then if it gets like up into the 40s in the days, that's when it runs the best. If it gets below freezing, it'll stop running, but when it thaws out, it'll run again.
And Shannon Bordner says, what does the raw stuff taste like out of the tree?
It's basically like water with just a little bit of sugar in it. I mean, it's only 2% sugar, so it's got a little bit of flavor to it, but I don't know, it's all right, but it's not great.
Yeah, it hasn't seen the process yet.
Right.
There you go.
You have to boil 40 gallons of sap to get a gallon of syrup. Generally, because syrup's like 86% sugar, so.
All right, so
quite a lot of boiling to get a gallon.
Did you just ask the question? Let me make sure I got this correct. It is $10 a bottle, $8 for shipping, correct?
Yeah, and I can combine shipping because I can fit,
right.
More bottles into one container and still ship for about the same.
$10.
If anybody wants more than one, let me know.
Gotcha. It's $10 for a bottle and $8 for shipping. So
yeah, for one. If you want more, let me know. I'll get you the price for the shipping.
No problem. Well, yeah, trust me, it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it.
So this is in my woodshed.
Every drop. What is that?
That's in my woodshed. That's the wood that I burned. I burned about 3 times that amount that's there. I burned already this year.
Rick Shabbat wants to know, do you use a row system or RO system?
Our own? No, I don't. A lot of people do. What that does, it takes the water and it takes the sap and separates the water out of it.
Gotcha.
So you have a lot less boiling. I don't like doing that. I think it's kind of like when your grandmother used to make baked beans on the stove. If they cooked all day on the stove, that gave you the good baked beans. If you throw a can of baked beans in the microwave, that's not going to taste the same. So,
Mike Lackerman says, "What's the shelf life?"
I mean, if you want it to last a long time, you can store it in the freezer. If you want it to last like a year or more, just in the refrigerator. Once you open it, you definitely want to refrigerate it. Don't just leave it out on the shelf because it will mold.
I can tell you this: if you're worried about shelf life, you ain't eating enough French toast and pancakes, man.
Yeah, if you're worried about shelf life, you want to order like a gallon or two. A pint's not going to last very long.
No, because pint don't last me long. That's why I buy multiple pints when I see Dan. That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
Dan, do you make any candy or any other products?
I do, but usually just for myself. it's just too much work, really. I don't have time to do it.
Gotcha.
I love it, and like I'll make sugar on snow is like you boil the syrup to like 230 degrees, and then pour it on fresh snow, and it'll make kind of like a taffy. And then when you don't finish eating all the syrup by doing that, then stir it, and it'll make like the little sugar candies.
Well, if you need any volunteers to help, I don't think you have to worry about the syrup not being eaten.
Yeah, come up anytime. Is anybody coming up to Vermont for the eclipse?
For the that's what the April 8th or something.
Yeah, they're talking like up here, like we're right in the totality zone.
Right.
And they're talking like they don't want people out on the roads unless they have to. They think there's going to be like 200,000 people coming up from Massachusetts, and
That was I believe that's somewhere. I think it was what 2 to 4 p.m. or something.
yeah, I think it's 3:30 ish or so here.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have to go anywhere, Dan. It's coming right to me. We got people coming up.
Yeah, you must be
here from. Yeah, all the hotels are booked on the 8th.
Fresh syrup coming off now.
That's Jim's. There's your syrup, Jim. No, that eclipse is April 8th, Joe. So between 2 and 4 p.m. Somewhere in between.
Yeah, they're talking like it's gonna shut the whole state of Vermont down because they think so many people are gonna come up to see it.
Yeah, I think that's a once every 6-year thing.
Yeah, and I guess to be like in the path of totality, it's like once in a lifetime thing. They're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe that this.
I believe this
It gets dark here every night.
I think the last time this occurred was 2018, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Supposedly
it's going to be a big event this time.
Yeah, Dennis said some places are charging $40 to $50 to park and look up.
Yeah, all the hotels are completely booked around here. Of course, there's not many hotels around anyway, but everything is completely booked. You can't find a place to stay anywhere.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Hey,
It's good. It's good because it's a slow time of year up this way for hotels and restaurants and stuff, so it gives them some business to keep them going.
What are they talking about? An awful lot of people coming up there too, Richie? Or
oh yeah, yeah, they're worried about a lot of people coming up.
Yeah, that's the same here. That it's like they're gonna shut the whole state down for it.
Where the hell else can you go and watch syrup made? Unless you tune in every once in a while on Friday night at 7 o'clock. Because I've watched Dan do it a couple of times now. When's your next one, Dan? What's up, David? I think Dan's out of range right now.
I'm back. I had to get some wood.
Oh, I got you.
It doesn't last long.
That's a 5.
You need helpers, interns, or something.
I need a taste tester, Bobby.
Well, I got you, man. I got you covered. So Nancy Bodwell wants to know how long you've been doing this.
I started when I was 10 years old.
Holy crap! So 20 years.
Yeah, I started like when I was 10 years old. I tapped like 3 trees and boiled it all down on my mother's stove, and made a couple gallons. Then the next year I had like 12 trees, boiled it all down on my mother's electric stove again. Of course, the house was steamed up for 2 months. Then I moved out.
Probably would have been cheap. Probably would have been cheaper to buy the. Probably would have been cheaper to buy the syrup.
It was expensive syrup, I know that.
Yeah.
Then I moved outside, and I don't know, when I was in high school, I built my first little sugar house, and I had like 210 taps then, and now I have like 215 taps. What I'm doing now.
You know it's fun. You know what's funny, Dan? You remember Digstock 2021 in Chazy,
Yeah,
and you had your booth set up in that left side corner,
yeah,
same side Gypsy was on and everything.
right.
You weren't doing the syrup when you were there. So my wife came to me with that event, and she was going to do little day trips, on the weekend when I was digging,
Yeah,
and and at the time, you still couldn't, even though we were right there where Canada was, you
yeah,
couldn't cross over to Canada because of COVID.
right.
It was still essential personnel only, but she was only an hour from Vermont up there, so she went over to Vermont and bought syrup on one of her day trips,
Yeah,
and now she's like, "When are you going to see Dan again?" I said,
gotta have
"I'm not sure."
it.
I said, "But if he's making syrup, I just sent him a message. We'll get some more."
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It looks good. I mean, I'm certainly planning on going to Dig It Dude again this year, and I should have plenty of syrup
there you
to
go.
bring down. So
Yeah, this year though. It's going to be a little cooler. We're going to do it in beginning of November.
yeah, cool. That'd be good.
Yeah, actually, funny thing is, Teresa just said, "Oh, that's where I met many of y'all." So
Yeah, that's where I met
I was
Teresa.
there. I was at Digadoo. I was basically really just hanging out. I was with Audra and Joe and Nancy, Ambient Real Digs, Amanda, Digger the Guys, Gypsy. Basically hanging out with them that weekend. And like a week after we got back, I didn't know who Teresa was, and Teresa was like, "Oh, you should have went to Digstock." I said, "I did." I was like, she's like, "Wait, no way." I was like, "Yeah, no, I was there." I said, "But there was 600 plus people there." You remember that, Dan? Because it got canceled, the last one before it, for COVID.
Yeah, that was fun. I had a great time.
Yeah, it was awesome, but there were so many
And the
people
trouble is,
there.
like, I meet an awful lot of people, and they know me because I'm selling the lanyards. But I
Yeah,
don't remember, when you meet 50 people in an hour, I don't remember who I've met at all.
I
So
know, and there were
necessarily
so many
names
people. There were
anyway.
so many people that there's no way in the world you were going to get around to see everybody. It just wasn't going to happen.
If I met five
Yeah,
people, I would remember them 5 minutes later.
Teresa said she came with Charlie, but I also know Charlie was digging over at um we went over to Lake Champlain digging as well. So I
yeah,
know we
that's
did
one
an
of the
event.
great things about Dig It Dude is it was small enough so you could
Yeah,
talk with people more, meet
those are the
people.
events I gravitate to now. Like come out swinging. Um, they're they're smaller, more intimate. It gives you the opportunity to get around, see people, meet people, take some pictures. Um, a lot of people will swap stickers during the event. And you get to dig with some people that you normally wouldn't get to dig with. When you go to an event with 600 people, man, it's like a free for all.
Yeah, it's
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 crazy.
very busy.
Yeah, it's too crazy, man. So, what do you say, Dan from Dig? Oh, Dave Hart. He says, I remember Dan from Dig a Dude. He bought 2 bottles of syrup.
Yeah,
Dan
cool.
says, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, what do you say, Richie? We do another giveaway.
Let's do a giveaway.
All right, let's do another giveaway. So this is gonna be kind of unique. Let me refresh this. So for the next 3 giveaways, the keyword is going to be let's see here. Let me share the screen here. People are loving watching this, Dan. Watching you the process, man, watching you do this. You should do. You should do more of those Friday night little streams you do, showing everybody what you're doing. That was pretty awesome, man.
Phil is the word to type in.
Oh yeah, you want that?
Oh, it's on the screen.
No, is the word to type in because the next 3 giveaways are going to be stickers and an IHP to go with it. So the next three giveaways are going to be stickers and a coin, which is going to be an IHP. No, the IHPs are not short, fat, and bald. There's no fatties in this one. That fat Lex is here.
Hey, John.
I know, Dan. I know, Dan. Sometimes you're in there, and I know once it cools down a little bit, at least where you don't get burned. I know sometimes you got to dip your finger in there and go, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
I know it.
I got a whole canner over here that's full of syrup that I can dip into.
There you go. Get yourself. You know what? Get yourself like a package of like Stelladuro breadsticks or something like that, and just dip it in, man. I would. Shit. I wouldn't hesitate. All right, John, FLX, type the word fill in for your chance to win stickers and an IHP.
That's the same syrup that Jim will be getting.
Oh, there you go. Dan's doing shots. I'm so jealous right now.
Now what?
That's about 100 calories right there.
I'm so jealous right now, man. He's doing shots.
Now what shade of syrup is that?
That is amber rich, so it's kind of like a mid-season shade. To me, it's got wicked good flavor. My wife likes the darker stuff. She likes it as black as I can make it. That's what she wants, but this is how I like
The
it.
darker stuff, does that come more later in the season, or?
Yes. Yeah, probably another week and a half, it'll start getting darker. If it doesn't get as cold at night and it's staying warm, it'll change and it'll start being real dark.
Hey, Dan, what's your email so I can put it in for Jim?
Okay, it's Dan Nelson.
Dan Nelson.
715 at gmail.com.
Gmail.com. Let me post that right in there for you, Jim. There you go.
Now once the trees bud, you're all done, right?
Yes. Yeah, the syrup tastes real bad. Once the trees bud, it gets like a kind of like a burnt chocolate taste, and it's bad. You can definitely tell when the season's over.
Mally Man wants to know, do you drink it right from the bottle like in the movie Super Troopers?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Dan's a
I
Super
drink
Trooper,
it before it goes in the bottle.
as you can tell. All right, so let's draw and give away this first sticker pack with an IHP. You ready?
Ready.
Oh, there we go. Hollywood. So
Teresa almost had that.
you know what I'm gonna do, actually, is I got something else in my little box here. I got Brian, you're digging his prize that I'm bringing with me to come out swinging. I got something for Joe it's personal. And we're gonna take Joe's sticker pack and IHP and put it right in the come out swinging box. I will bring it with me. I will see him next week.
Do you have to be here to win the prize, Bobby?
Yeah, I think no. He was here earlier.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
he was
He's here. He's here anyway.
here anyway. He typed in Phil, so
Yeah.
I will bring that with me. And let's refresh that. And we're going to use the same keyword. Actually, you know what? We're going to change it. We're going to make the keyword 4 Qs. Q, 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 Q. Since she did get an IHP before he did. There's your keyword right there, people. The next one. And remember, one winner per stream. So if you won already, coin, which is we only done one.
Joe's the only one who can't win.
And the fourth and final one will be a silver coin. And I will tell you it's silver, and I will tell you it's pre-1900. It is in the 1800s. Jim Steele said he sent you an email, Dan.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome. All right, let's see what we're doing.
I'm not sure if I'll get it sent tomorrow morning, but it might be the next morning.
Nah, that's all
Depends
right.
how late I go tonight.
You know what's funny though? It seems like you really enjoy doing it. You know what they say? If you really enjoy doing something, it's not work.
Yeah, oh, I do. If I didn't have to work too, this would be a lot more fun. But we're working on a bridge.
That's a seasonal thing. You can't really do it all year. So
Right. We're working on a bridge that got destroyed this winter by a propane truck. Propane truck went over the bridge, and the back end of the tanker went off the bridge, and it pulled the truck down into the river, and it caught on fire, and it burnt for like 2 days, and it bent and twisted the beams and everything, and the bridge sagged like a foot, so they shut the bridge down immediately. So we're working on that this winter. We're getting ready to pour concrete in another week and a half. We'll pour the deck. But
jeez, man.
You might want to hurry up. You might want to hurry up with that, Dan, because they might need you in Baltimore.
I know it. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
There's 7 of us, though. I don't know if that'll be quite enough.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to cut it. All right, we're getting ready. We're going to draw, man. Sticker packet IHP number 2. Here we go. Brian, you're digging it.
Hey, Brian, way to go.
I will take sticker pack number 2 and IHP number 2 and put it in my little come out swinging box because I'll see Brian next week. Boy, y'all making this easy on me. Making this easy. All right, let me go and refresh this. Refreshed. And keyword for this one is going to be syrup. Why not? Syrup. That is the key word. Type that word syrup in for the last IHP tonight before we move on to the silver. And by the way, all 3 of these IHPs I've dug in the last week. So they were personally dug by me. Not that that means a whole lot. I don't dig most of them. I just dig them. I like digging them. They're cool to dig. I have about 15 or 20 I keep for myself to have to give away. No, not 1877. That would be one of the ones I keep for me. Nah, you know what? I actually might give that one away if I even dug it. Yeah,
Back in 1877.
yeah, I know it's worth like $700, but if it's depending on the condition, but $700 not going to change my face. You know what? It could change somebody else's. So, all right, let's see where we're at here. Not yet. We got a few more. Come on now. What silver did I dig in the last few weeks? Who said I was giving away a silver I dug in the last few weeks? I just said the IHC. But what silver did I dig in the last? I dug a silver this past week. Dug, dug a silver. Ah,
I'm giving away all the silver I've dug this year so far.
that's very generous of you. All right, where we at? All right, so we got two less people. Probably people that have won already. All right, I'll give you 10 more seconds. Type in the word syrup for your chance to win another six-pack in IHC. What? No, right? Oh, shit. All right, here we go. We're going to draw. Boom. Yeah. Rick Shabbat.
Hey, Rick, congratulations.
Rick Shabbat has won the last IHC six-pack. Since since I don't have to bring this one, you will see it come as in. Got stickers. And we got an 1888 IHC. There she is.
Nice.
There we go. Rick Shabbat. I believe I have Rick's information already. He's won once before, I think. And for the last giveaway, refresh this real quick. Let's see here. And for the last giveaway, the keyword will be one of my favorite humans, Mad Man.
Thank you, Bobby.
Type the word Madman in for your chance to win a 1893 Barber dime in beautiful condition.
Nice.
I actually dug this sucker last week, actually. So some silver with some stickers. Awesome detail on this point too. Beautiful condition. Early barber. Scooter.
Bob,
It's a barber.
what year did the barber come out, Bobby? 1894, 1893?
1893. This one is.
I think that's the first year barber, isn't it?
It might be.
Yeah.
It might be. It
Look it
might.
up real quick.
I know the last year was 1916 because that's the first year. That's the year the Standing Liberty came out, if I'm not mistaken. I think the barbers were done in 1916, if my memory serves me correct.
1892 to 1916 for the Barber Dime.
See, my wife's wrong. I'm not losing my memory. I just have selective memory. Ah, Dean Aiken, what's going on, man? All right, I'll give you guys 30 more seconds. Type in the word. What was the word? Oh, madman.
Madman.
Madman. Can't stand the smell of when popcorn. Ugh.
You know, like popcorn?
I don't like the smell of it when like they make
Oh.
it's one of those things. I don't know. All right, so let's check it out. Where are we at? All right, here we go. Last giveaway of the night. 1893 Barber Dime with stickers, and let's draw. David Alfonsetti is the big wiener.
Congratulations, Dave.
Congratulations, Dave.
You're going to send it to me.
David, are you still here, David? Is David still here? He's here. And let me just double check, but I think I might have his address already. Let me just check that real quick. I do. So I will get that out to you, man. Congratulations. Oh, he's another Mainer?
Yes. Lives in Lewiston or Auburn, somewhere down
Yeah,
that way.
another Mainer. All right, dudes. You guys all
Pretty
have a
good.
great night. And thank you guys for coming. And Richie, appreciate you. Dan, thank you.
Thanks for having me on. Have a good night, Richie.
And
Hi, Dan.
we will not be here next Wednesday. Being it's a day and a half before Come Out Swinging, gonna kind of relax and get ready for that. But we will be back the Wednesday after Come Out Swinging, to let everybody know how it was, have some people on that attended, and we'll talk about that and maybe do some more giveaways, man. But we'll see you in a couple. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and y'all have a great one. And go find something good. Get out there and dig, people.
Night, everyone.
Night, everyone. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you,
All right.
Richie.